The greenhouse update has officially landed on the alpha server, and there is a lot that has changed, and a lot to give my opinion on that hopefully I'll be able to cover the basis in the short. I would recommend you go ahead and hop on here to try to figure it out yourself, especially if you are a hunter. This is a pretty good update for you, but I'm just here to give you the pretty basic rundown. Quickly though, if you're ever checking out in the Hypixel store or voting for a mayor, please make sure to use code CANDY and vote for Candypat. Thank you very much. Let's start simple. There are 3 new collections: the Moonflower, the Wilted Rose, and the Sunflower collection. There is the new Crow Pet, which you could go ahead and pause to read the abilities on. There is also the new Rose Dragon Pet, which I will go ahead and throw a picture up on the screen. There is a brand new thing in this game that are called chips. There are 10 different unique ones. As you can see, I am hovering over all of them, and they are pretty overpowered. Now the thing is, you need 20 of each chip to fully max out their level, and in order to level them, you need Sawdust. You get the stuff retroactively if you farmed in the past, but pretty much you just get it by farming with a farming tool, and you need a whopping 250 million of it to max out every single chip. As you can see over here, the greenhouse is right there. I'll quickly get into that, but there are a few more things to talk about, such as the 40 new visitors inside the game, specifically Ludith, which is the visitor you get the Rose Dragon from. Anita's shop looks pretty bland, only selling 2 of the new chips, and that's because all of her tools are now in the Skymar, only selling for 250 copper per. And as you can see, each farming tool is now a little different. It no longer goes off at the infamous counter, people getting to 1 billion counters and stuff. It goes based off of levels, and the levels are a lot easier to max out than getting to 1 billion of a specific crop. Here's my Weho. I went ahead and maxed out fully to level 50, which you also need to use this Overclocker 3000 on in order to get it past level 40 into level 50. Pretty much, it just gives you an extra 40 fortune and an extra Peridot slot. Now, speaking of the greenhouse, this is what it looks like. It's very small. When you start off, you only have these few plots, but you are later down in the line able to unlock every single plot. And once you do, you are allowed to have up to 3 greenhouses. There are 40 different mutations in the game, and you are not told what the mutations are. You have to figure them out on yourself, and each one of these do give Skyblock XP. Every single crop in the greenhouse gives some sort of effect, and to round it out, there are 5 new pests inside the game. The final thing to mention is inside of Jake's lab. This is the crop analyzer, which you could go ahead and put any of the mutations in and get all different types of rewards for, including an overgrown grass and a brand new talisman. I think I went ahead and covered pretty much everything. Obviously, there's a lot more nitty-gritty in this update that you probably want to go ahead and explore on your own, but I will say this update changes farming entirely and makes it that the people who originally didn't want to get into farming because it took too long, it made those people, honestly, in my opinion, it should allow them to come back stronger, as farming is so easy. As I also mentioned, crop milestones are nerfed by 68% on average, so that's pretty cool. It's not the world's best update in anything like revolutionary, but it is an update that has been needing to happen.